Hello my fellow foliage fanatics. My friends call me Finchy. Today we're going to be taking care of a plant that people on Facebook try to tell me isn't real. This is one of a few of my pink Birkins, and yes, it is real. It is an actual factual Birkin that is pink. I get in fights with people on Facebook on whether or not these are real, whether I chemical treat them. I don't. Well, I mean, other than with pesticides. And then they tell me, oh, it won't stay pink when you propagate it. And then I propagated it and it stayed pink. So yes, I do in fact have a pink Birkin. 4 actually. And they are all in various stage of ugly. So I'm trying really hard to upload every day between December 1st and Christmas, at least. Maybe the whole month if I can like stay in the swing of things. But I also have a 2-year-old birthday on the 19th, and then of course Christmas. And I have children probably wrecking my living room right now. But I have a lot of plant chores that I need to get done before the end of the year. And I have a very big project starting on Sunday. So I have a lot of things I can share, and it just seems like I should just do it. So we're just gonna try. Don't hold me to it, but I'm trying. So this should be December 3rd's video, hopefully, maybe. Anyway, right now I have 4 Birkins in front of me that need to be further dissected into as many as possible and repotted and cared for. I'm sure I do have some rot. I did have spider mites. That's why they look the way that they do. And I have finally gotten some healthy leaves out of them. So what I did is every time it gave me a leaf, if it still had spider mites or whatever, I just cut the leaf off. I just didn't even let you keep it. It's like, I'm not dealing with you. I don't play with bugs in the grow tent. We don't play. We just cut all the leaves off. And it usually works. Like, this looks like taffy or like a fruit roll-up or something. I really love these plants and they deserve better than what I've been giving them. So today we rectify that and hopefully multiply them. I think that would be really cool. So I can continue to upset people in the Facebook groups who tell me this isn't real or that I give it chemicals. I don't give it any chemicals. It's lucky if it gets fertilizer. Here are our 4 ladies. One of them could probably be separated into 2 already, so we'll have to see what's going on underneath the hood. And I'm sorry, you might hear my kids in the background. It's just gonna be what it's gonna be. I will try to not include the craziness, but they are crazy. I have all my stuff here. I don't know what I'm gonna put them in. I really want to do moss, but so the way that I like to do this is I like to unpot all of them and then like do what I'm gonna do and then put them in whatever I decide I'm gonna put them in. And I am really happy to see all of these really healthy leaves on all 4 of them. Here's one. This is the biggest one. Here's another one. This one has been living upstairs, so it's a little bit less pink, but there's a second baby. And then this one. So they're all healthy, no rust, no spider mites. I will still do another treatment when I put them wherever they go, which, whew, we're getting a lot of plants this Sunday, dude. We're getting so many plants and I cannot wait to share. It's gonna be so much fun growing like hundreds of baby plants from I didn't even tell them to be quiet and my kids just quieted each other. That's cute. We want to multiply them. So I think let's just start with the biggest guy and work it down. So this is our biggest fella, and he is probably very angry down below the hood. Let's find out. mostly because I hate these pots. I don't like how tall they are. I prefer like wide rather than tall. A lot of the plants that I put in these don't end up doing super great. Although this is basically a Birkin, so it's fine. The pink Birkins seem to be just as hardy as the white and green ones. But we'll see. Do I have shears? Surely I brought some shears. We're gonna use this pot as my trash bowl. I like pulling off all of the stuff. This is fun. Ugh. Oh no, I hurt the leaf. I'm sorry. Yeah, look at this stem. This is another self-heading philodendron. So like they have such close internodal spacing. There really is no like, you can't really pick exactly what you want. You kind of just have to cut and pray. And this is not the type of scissor that I like to cut these with, unfortunately. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut this top cut here. So we have this nice top piece that's rooted. I'm gonna leave this like it is and put it in a new pot. Where should I set you? Here we go. So that'll be the first piece. When I pot it, I'll pot it with the whole node visible on top. Since I am so starved for materials, we will be reusing this soil. No reason not to. Add some more perlite, good as new. Maybe mix it with my current soil. It's nice and chunky. Okay, number 2. This one has 2 leaves. And a whole bunch of stuff to pull off. I'm real excited. Again, I really don't like these tall pots. I really prefer the mum pot. Do we have rot? No, it just looks dark. Why do you trick me? The soil is like perfect. It basically just falls off. That's what you want. It smells good too. Yeah, I really do think the main problem with these plants have been spider mites and lighting. So now that we've got the lighting kind of fixed and I've got the spider mites under control, boy oh boy, can't wait to watch these babies grow. I love all pink plants, especially ones that I can start fights with in Facebook groups because everyone tells me they're fake. I can't wait. Can't wait to show them my army of pink Birkins that I did not give chemicals. There was some pre-order sale of them on Etsy a long time ago, but I have yet to see anyone post the actual plant. I see a lot of people post these like what they call failed pink Birkins that are like weirdly deformed, like maybe the idea of a pink Birkin, but it's definitely not this. This looks like it was made in a laboratory. It definitely looks like it takes a chemical. Oh. Here we go. She's all cleaned up. This one has quite the stem. All these roots are fine. A couple have fallen off, but they're darker than they look. I don't know why. Or they look worse than they are. I don't know why. Some of them are not good, but like all of this right here is fine. I don't know why it looks like that. So here we go. Let's do the same with her. I just chopped a root, I think. We have another very nice top piece and another very large bottom piece. One thing I did with my Aglaonema, which I might do with these two, is I just took this like exact bin and put all of the butt pieces in one bin and potted them up just like this, no drainage or anything. I only watered it one time, maybe like 3 months or something. And since these are since these are Birkin, with very similar like roots, I think they would love it. But all of the pieces I put into the box have sprouted. It's really cute. I had to actually had to take the lid off. So that might be the method we do here. I'm a little afraid to rot these butt cuts, but we're getting a whole lot of plants here soon, and I'm kind of like, I want things to be as low maintenance as possible, you know what I mean? Okay, this one's kind of wet, which I don't particularly like. A little bit more compacted as well, not as fluffy soil as the other two. Oh, soil is wet. We're gonna, this one, yeah, this should be fine. We'll do the same thing. So now I have 3 top cuts of pink Birkin with really nice roots. These will be just fine. The next leaf might be jacked up, but the one after that will be fine. That's what happened last time. They put out like these tiny cute little baby weirdo leaves. I kind of want to wash this one, but it looks fine. Sometimes when they're like this too, they'll put off like 2 or 3 babies instead of just like, they'll surprise you. I'm not gonna sit that over there, it's too much dirt. And here's our last one. Take care of her now. And then, ooh, it's wet too. When did I water this? See, some of these roots aren't good. I feel like it's been a long time since I watered this. I don't know why it's still so wet. Like 3 or 4 days. Also, the soil is really cold. Let's see if I can just pop these babies off. Oh! He's a baby! This is one of those ones that grew from just laying the soil on, or the stick on top of the soil. Oh! This original node might still make something, even though I can't see anything on it. I keep it, so we're just gonna, my toddler just flushed the toilet and slammed the door. Anyway, here's our one cutie, a little cutie. That's perfect. And then we have the stick, which is super nasty looking, but it might still grow something. It's not dead at all, so I'll keep it until it rots. It's like Grey's Anatomy. She's not dead until she's warm and dead. The plants aren't dead until they are crispy, moldy, and dead. There was some definite not good roots in this one. That makes me nervous. I need to check the rest of the plants that are over there because it's really cold. Why are you so cold? Maybe that cabinet needs a heat mat. So never a fun thing to find surprise rot, but 1 out of 4 is not bad. I'm going to go wash my hands. I got some slightly warm water. I'm going to rinse off this, see if it's worth saving. I'm gonna rinse this off. That looks disgusting. This is basically all I could find was they're crazy. This is the kind of pot that I like. I like these a lot. They're cheap too. Yay, someone manageably small. I think the reason that these are even okay is because they developed their own root systems. If that original thing was all rotted, which is possible, these have their own like way to survive. I tried to kill you. Gee whiz. wash this one off too, but it seems fine. Even if the pieces I cut don't do anything, we have one more than when we started. So that's a win to me. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this one off. I really wanna do the tote method. I'm a little afraid. After my 70th trip down the stairs, I've decided we're going to put it in the box that I want to. It worked really well for the Aglaonema. So I'm just gonna dump it out. Unfortunately, we are so low on dirt. I might have to use some of it. I'm gonna use on the bottom. I think I can mix in some perlite too. Whew, dusty. So I'm gonna take this one with its crazy roots. I want as much as the like stem on top as possible. We're not burying any of it in this box. None. Same for this side. Now I buried the Aglaonema, but we're not burying the Birkins. And then we got this piece, which is now nice and wet. Yucky. And then the potentially not gonna do anything piece, which might not do anything. I feel like I should stick something else in this box too. You can't even tell this piece right here is a plant because it's so dark, but it's a plant. I probably will end up sticking other stuff in here. I did with the other one, like there's like Milano and some Syngoniums and stuff in it that I just like stick pieces in. But literally do this. I cut little slits on it so it does get a little bit of air, but it works amazing. I'll put a picture of the Aglaonema, like the little leaves in the box. It's so cute. It worked really well. Now unfortunately, I hope I have enough dirt. I don't want to use this, but I'm gonna go ahead and use it. I don't have enough to not use it. For this perlite, I feel like a chef. Now I feel like a child. I tried to pull out everything yucky, so hopefully I'm not surprised by anything nasty. It looks pretty good. So we're gonna pop these cuties up. Got one little cutie. Oh, there's a piece of hair. And I'm gonna do it over this bin so I can reuse any soil I drop because I don't have very much. Piece of hair. Ooh. Mixing the wet soil with the dry soil kind of like evened it out too. And I won't water these for like a day, maybe two, depending on if I put them in the tent or in a cabinet up here. These little ones probably will stay up here. Listen to the giggles. This leaf still has some spots, but the new one looks good so far. I will treat them again, if I didn't already say that. I've been treating every 7 to 10 days just because there have been spider mites and rust and just horrible things everywhere. So I do prefer beneficial bugs. They're just more expensive, and then I also need to treat for rust on some dudes anyway. So I say rust, but I think it could be just like a bunch of different types of funguses that you can treat with rust treatment. But who knows? I'm not a plant scientist. All I know, yellow spot is bad. And I would rather treat and err on the side of caution than ignore it and hope and pray nothing bad happens. Okay, maybe I could have gotten away with not mixing the soil, but I'm glad that I did it because maybe I can repot something else. Goodness knows I have tons of stuff that need it. I have things like soil and moss on my Christmas list. It's really quite comical to me. I remember a day when I used to want video games and stuff, and now I want dirt. Please, Santa, bring me soil for Christmas. I've been a good girl. So cute. Here's our last big one. And then that's it. I made a gigantic mess. I don't know how people repot plants and not make just huge messes. I make an enormous mess every time I get the soil out. I always have to put my drink like feet away up so I don't get dirt all in it. And we're done. Ta-da! I have 5 now. I used to have 4. Potentially 4 more in the box. So I know at least 2 of them will make more. 3 of them probably. I'm not sure about that like stick, but we'll see. It's fine. I'm not worried about it. We already have 1 more than we started, and that was really the goal. The rest is just gravy, right? I want to take this leaf off. I'm not happy with it. This one's my favorite. Don't you want to just eat it? I think it's really dirty. I'm sorry. Where am I going to put these though? I think I'm just going to stick them into one of my Mills bows for right now and worry about it on Sunday when I get all of the new ones. I'm so excited. I can't wait to go share these in the Facebook group that tells me that they're fake. It's not fake. Thank you so much for watching and hanging out with me. If you endured the kid noises, I have no idea how much my camera picked up. I super appreciate you. I promise they won't always be in the background. I just have a goal set and I'm not going to let lack of babysitter get in the way. Right in my face though. Anyway, I need to go be a human mom now. Time to put the plants away. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Probably tomorrow, once you come back and find out. Bye.
I love plants. I love every kind of plants. I just wanna hug all of them, but I can't get on every plants.